is never gonna die in my head. Most fire intro ever. Anyways, what's going on, guys? Today we are gonna go work on the Ruckus. We gotta do a few things. I need to call around and try to get my truck fixed. I could fix it myself, but that just puts me another day behind. And before we started this video, I did want to apologize to some of you guys in the comments. A lot of people are like bummed that I'm missing days and stuff. And don't get me wrong, it bums me out too, but what you guys have to understand is I came here to spend some time with my family, to spend a lot of time with Courtney and stuff. So like when Courtney has a day off or something, she wants to do something, I'm just not gonna film. So I do apologize for missing some days, I really am. Normally, you guys know I'm always trying to post every single day, and we will be getting back to that. I mean, hey, this is the second day in a row. Hopefully this video makes it out. But yeah, we're driving the race from Miata. As you guys already know, the truck is broken, the brakes exploded, and we're gonna try to get that fixed because you never know how good you have something until it's gone. I really miss that truck already. It's about time we fix it. So let's get to the shop. All right, guys, so it's only been an hour since I've been at Tommy's shop, and we have made some good progress, let me tell you. So, haven't really filmed anything yet. I kind of just like got here, put some headphones on, and I just been grinding, and we are just knocking things out left and right. But as you can see, we are ready to put the gas tank in, and this is really, really old 87, like over probably a year at this point. So I'm gonna give Tommy's van a little surprise. So I'm actually filming this clip with the GoPro upside down on the pavement, and it actually looks pretty good. I love this front screen. Big shout out to GoPro. This isn't sponsored or anything. They just absolutely killed it with the 9, and Desmond is not gonna be happier because it's the best camera for the price by far. Tell me you need a key for this stupid thing. Ooh, ooh, I'm back. All right. I don't know what you can see and what you can't because I can't see the screen from here, but we got the key, we unlocked it. Tommy, if it's rigged to van, I'm really sorry. Oh, this gas doesn't look good. Doesn't smell good either. Oh, God. This fucker was full. All right. Good enough. Now we're gonna have clean gas. Okay, so like I said, we've been making some pretty good progress here. I completely hooked up the back brake, and honestly, I've never even hooked up a brake on a scooter, so that was kind of new to me, but we had the stretch spree right there to kind of go off of, so it wasn't actually that bad. It works. I did like push it around and the back wheel does stop. I might have to adjust it a little more to make it a little more tighter, but you can see the bracket in the last Ruckus video that I posted, the one that I painted right here. It looks a lot better. Like imagine if that thing was white, dude, it would look hideous. I even got this like headlight lowering kit, and it kind of just like lowers the whole headlights a lot, and I think it looks pretty freaking good. Headlights are already plugged in, horn is already plugged in, it's the same clip. There's a lot of clips, or there's a lot of plugs on the harness that I'm not gonna be using. Like a lot of them are for the front blinkers and stuff like that, and I'm just not gonna be using any of that. So a lot of this is just gonna get tucked up to the side and zip tied away, but for the most part, the harness is almost done. Now, what I wanna work on is I wanna put the gas tank on, I wanna plug that all in, plumb it all up. I guess I fully can't because of the carburetor. We're still waiting on that spacer piece, but I kinda wanna put the black cover on just to make it look more of like a scooter. And honestly, other than doing the front brake, which I need to take these wheels back off and we need to bring it to a tire shop to get them flipped because they're both the wrong way and it's super annoying and might as well just get it done. Pegs are on, kickstands on, we're making moves. All right, guys, so we're taking a little break on working on the Ruckus. Ty over here, he was walking somewhere. I don't know where he was walking, but
to work.
He was walking. Ty was walking to work, and I guess there's a. You said a super clean white Miata.
Super clean from 50 feet.
From 50 feet. That makes me nervous. He didn't tell me that the first time. You didn't see any dents. You didn't see any rust. And it seems like you're a fast walker, so you didn't look too good. There you go. But we're just gonna take a walk just to look at it. I mean, if it's cheap enough, it'd be a cool flip car. Like, I don't need another Miata, trust me. I know I don't need one, but if it's cheap enough and the price is right, maybe we'll drive a Miata back to Tommy's shop 50 feet. All right, we rolling up. Pinch welds look intact.
I already hate the price.
Oh, God, dude. No way, look at this.
92.
They want $4,000 for this. That's what they want $4,000 for. It looks resprayed. Oh God, dude.
Ew.
$4 grand, dude. Look at that. That's gonna be rotted in fucking tomorrow. $4 grand.
It's not good.
You lied to me.
Dude, I said 50 feet.
50 feet.
It was a 50 footer.
It's a 50 footer.
Interior.
I can't believe this
Dude,
asshole
no,
wants $4,000. Look at that steering wheel.
Whoa, what is that? I see a trike.
A trike? Where?
Isn't that a three-wheeler?
Oh, if it runs, we'll ride that back. It doesn't run.
It doesn't have an engine. It doesn't have anything.
It's just a frame.
We have one of those.
Dude, look at all this junk.
Huh. I didn't even bring my goddamn phone.
This thing is kind of fire.
It's an 83. That's a 200.
Yo, let's pick, if we can get this for $5, let's just ride it back.
Which one?
The tandem bike.
Nope.
What?
Dude, it's a 6 speed, but it's got flat tires. We can't ride it back.
That's lame. He probably wants $500 for that thing, knowing how much he wants for that Miata.
Yeah, so basically everything this guy has is trash.
Yep, that was a waste of time. Back to the shop. We definitely need to get out of here. This bike right here, dude wants $250
Dude, it's a Rally
for it.
Rampar, dude.
Rally Rampar?
It's got 3-piece cranks, dude.
It does.
It's like 60s.
$250 is worth it?
Something special about this bike. I'm gonna go do some research.
Moving on. All right, so I'm here looking at the Ruckus and I'm just like looking at all the wiring, and now the only connectors that I couldn't figure out are like the left control connector, and there's also a right control connector, and I've been super confused on what that means. And then I was just like looking at the bars, I'm like, wait a minute, where's my kill switch? Where's like my high beam switch? Like, where is all of this stuff? And then I went to the handlebars over here and figured out I never bought like any like aftermarket stuff like this, and it kind of sucks because one, they're like kind of chrome and ugly, and two, like it's part of like the whole like brake mechanism. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna take this side off and also this side and see if like we can grind like the brake lever off, or like at least just cut this piece right here. I don't really know, but we're definitely gonna need that because we need a kill switch, we need a start button. I would want to run a horn, and I want my high beams to work as well. So let's work on that. Okay, so I managed to get those two things off. Now this might end up being permanently temporary, permanently. I don't really know how else to put it. It depends how like good / bad they come out. I want to grind off this section right here and also this section as well. So this is for like your mirrors, and this is for your whole like brake assembly, and this wire is for your brake sensors and stuff. But the new brake handles that I have already has this wiring, and it doesn't need any of this. So all I need is a high beam switch. I mean, the blinker is just there. I don't really need the blinkers. I guess I do, because I'm gonna have rear blinkers, and I want the horn as well. So we're gonna cut this, cut that, and as far as this one goes, we definitely need the start, we definitely need the kill switch, and same goes for this side. We already have this brake sensor on my other part, and we just need to grind this and grind this mirror off. So time lapse starts now. Tommy only has this one last Dremel cutoff wheel, so hopefully it doesn't explode in my face. Let's hit it. That whole piece is hot. Fuck.
Yeah.
Wow, that burnt the fuck out of my hand. We're moving up to a bigger tool, guys. Wow. This is some thick freaking metal. Almost want to just leave it at this point. Jesus Christ. Woohoo! Jesus Christ. This is crazy. Oh, there's a cut hair left. One cut hair. Woo! That sucked. It's finally off. All right, we got one brake handle off, one more to go. This is still like that, but we're gonna leave that for now. Let this piece cool down, but check that cut out, dude. We're gonna have to put this thing in the grinder, smooth it out, but I think it'll look a little better, I hope. This is permanently temporary, like I said, so we'll figure it out together. All right, we're gonna go with this ear first because this is a thick boy too. Okay, that fell out quick. All right, not bad. One more ear to go and we are freaking done. And we gotta grind it, of course. But that shouldn't be as nearly as bad as this. Jeez. Oh, thank God. Dude, I'm dripping sweat, dude. I have a problem.
Yeah.
All right, guys, as you can see, this is finally done. We just need to put this thing in the grinder now. Probably grind off this piece right here, grind off that piece, and just try to make it a little smoother, a little sleeker, even though it looks like a bag of dicks. But at least we don't have some random ass handles there anymore, so it's better. It's good for free. Damn it. All right, guys, so we managed to do this one absolutely perfect. I'm actually pretty stoked on how this one came out. It's all grinded out, all looking pretty snazzy here, as you can see. It's pretty smooth, still a little hot, but we were doing the last one. I was grinding this last piece. I mean, we went through right here, which isn't that big of a deal, but I just nicked the wire and it's so close to this panel. I think I'll be able to fix it. We're just gonna have to peel this back and use a good old butt connector with some shrink wrap, but it just pushes me back another at least 15 minutes here, but we're gonna get that done. All right, so luckily it was an easy fix. It was just that black wire right there. I just had to cut it, put a butt connector in, and shrink wrap it back on. And I was actually just about to put this on the handlebar, but what I realized was we got this little nub here and it wouldn't sit flush on my new handlebars. So I went over to these and that little nub goes in that little thing right there. So I got two options. I can either drill the handlebars, which would be retarded, or I can just grind this nub off, which I'm kind of bummed about because I just got all the metal shavings out of the connections and stuff. But we're gonna grind this off of both sides and then hopefully it'll fit after that. I think it's gonna look pretty good, other than this is chrome dick. Okay, so I'm sweating bullets for absolutely no reason because it's really not that hot out, but I am just freaking dripping sweat, literally. But we made a lot of progress on the Ruckus today. We did not sleep at all. We got the gas tank in. I just placed a top cover on it to see what it looked like. I did end up getting these to work. They're all plugged in, tucked and all ready to go. And I even put the front plastic piece on just so you guys can see what it looks like with the lowered headlights and everything. So the front, other than the disc brake, is pretty much done, and this thing is looking killer, dude. I honestly couldn't be more stoked with how this is going. But I will admit, I did run the back brake line, or cable I should say, wrong, because if you turn right, the plastic wants to pop out and crack. So I have to run the back cable differently. I mean, I've never done it, so I just kind of guessed at it. And that's the reason why I wanted to put this on. I wanted to see how the wires would tuck and everything, because everything's plugged in, but this is the fuel sending unit that goes to there. It's actually a different plug, so I just have to look up a diagram and figure out which wire goes to which. It's pretty easy. And the starter solenoid, I can't find a plug for that anywhere, so I definitely need to do some research on that as well. I think I'm gonna order a seat as well, because the only seat that I have is red, and we can't put red with Green Machine Green, you know what I mean? The only red pieces we have is a red power wire, these little switches to adjust the sensitivity of your brake lever, and the kill switch. So we're definitely not gonna be running that. But dude, I can't even explain to you how happy I am how this thing is coming out. I actually can't wait to do this whole Florida trip. I'm really excited. Tommy seems into it because he's like, dude, is this Ruckus done? Let's do this trip. Let's do this trip. So I'm pretty amped. I don't think Tommy's gonna bail, and I mean, I'm definitely not gonna bail. I've been slacking on the Ruckus a little bit, but like I said earlier this video, I'm really trying to hang out with Courtney and stuff, and like that was like a big part of me coming to Connecticut and everything, is just spend time with family and do that stuff. But I did sit down and grind it on this. We really can't do much more. I mean, tomorrow what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the tire shop, we'll get the tires rotated and everything and get that valve stem for the front so it actually clears the caliper. And I gotta stop my Miata from overheating. Ever since I did that burnout, it keeps overheating. I filled it up with water because it lost some, and it's still overheating. So I'm gonna actually go try to bleed that real quick. Just wanted to show you guys this. And all of this stuff is working, doing what it's supposed to. I still have to hook up the throttle, but without a carb, I can't hook up the throttle, so I'm not even gonna wait. Dang, I'm gonna have to get the throttle cable through there too. Ooh, we're really gonna have to do some cleaning up, but it's coming along, guys. Green machine green, hell yeah. So nothing but great news here. You guys ready for this? I figured when I was at Courtney's house, when I put some water in it, maybe I didn't put enough because the thermostat opened, it sucked in some more, and that was the reason why I was overheating again, because I just need to put a little more water. No. So I used this and I filled it up, tried to bleed the cooling system, and I saw that one of my AN lines were leaking. It's leaking now because I have the turbo drain loose, but it was leaking from the actual line, which kind of blows my mind because we have an AN line and a fire sleeve on top of that, and it's not like this, like it's this line right here that's leaking. It's not like it's touching anything. Like, yes, it's close to the manifold, yes, it gets hot, but like that's what fire sleeve is for. So yeah, I guess I don't know for certain that it's split, but that's where my money is at this point, because it wasn't leaking from the banjo. Before I loosened it, I made sure it was tight and everything, and it was literally just dripping from right here. It wasn't dripping this fast. It's just the banjo bolt is now loose, so it's just trickling out pretty fast. But all right, so looking at it a little further, it seems that this banjo got loose. I have no idea how this became so loose, but it did. So I guess I'm just gonna tighten that and put it back together and hope it doesn't freaking leak, because this is my last car here. All right, the good old ricer seems to be fixed. I love when a car breaks and it's just such an easy fix. It literally took 5 minutes. Just been letting it bleed. I just saw another bubble, so I'm gonna let it sit there for a little longer. Temps, I mean, this thing's been running for 10 minutes already, and it's only at 184, so we're pretty good there. Right now I'm just picking up Tommy's tools from the Ruckus and stuff. I think, oh my God, it's so bright. I think we made really good progress with the Ruckus, and thankfully keeping the race of Miata on the road and stuff. I'm pretty pumped on it. I'm very confident now that once that carburetor spacer comes in, that we can get it running that day, because tomorrow we're gonna finish the disc brakes, we're gonna flip that tire and everything, and I think there actually is a way to fix the wheel to make it so it's not, so the valve stem is not hitting. I think you can actually take apart the centerpiece and flip the outer part of the wheel, and then the valve stem will be on the other side. It's gonna be on the pretty side. I look like Michael Jackson. No, I don't, never mind. Anyways, this is running good. I'm gonna keep cleaning. All right, guys, so I think this is a pretty good stopping point for tonight's video, and don't worry, we are gonna be coming back tomorrow with another vlog. I already have something planned, and I think it's gonna be pretty interesting as long as I can make it happen. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you guys wanna subscribe for more, subscribe for more. I wanna thank every single one of you that has bought merch from my website. We're taking the shirts down, and they are gonna be no more, so thank you. We're gonna get those counts in tonight, and I'm really excited to get all those orders out for you guys. So I will see you guys tomorrow with another video. Peace.